Hello, my name is Connor Woyan. I'm a student at Tennessee Wesleyan University, and today I'm going to be presenting on the impacts of a strength and conditioning coach on players and society. This presentation is geared towards aspiring strength coaches and coaches in general. This presentation will provide these future coaches with deeper information about the impacts a strength and conditioning coach can have on players and society. The objectives of this presentation are first, to help people understand a strength coach's influence on student athletes. Second, to show the benefits of having a quality strength program. And third, to help people understand that what happens in the weight room translates to the real world. First, I want to talk about understanding a strength coach's influence on student athletes. Understanding how student athletes can and do perceive strength coaches is very important. As a strength coach, it's important to realize whether your student athletes like you or not. Do the athletes look forward to being in the weight room with you? This is an important question to ask moving forward. Next, I want to talk about what type of message do you send to your athletes. Your passion and excitement will rub off on them. So will your negativity and complacency. So it's important to check yourself as a coach, see what kind of energy you bring to work each day, and make sure that you know that what you are doing rubs off on your athletes. Now, strength coaches also help build community and build relationships within the team. The weight room is just another setting for team building and problem solving. A way strength coaches can help build a team is by pairing teammates together that wouldn't normally work together on the field or in the weight room. By pairing athletes together to work out, whether they are of similar size and strength or not, this is a great way to help build teammates' relationships with each other and get people interacting when they normally wouldn't interact as much. Next, being a quality strength coach can help build confidence. And what I mean by that is a strength coach has the ability to teach athletes proper technique when it comes to lifting. They also have the ability to help positively reinforce their athletes and what they're doing by just letting them know that they're doing a good job, or maybe there's something that needs improvement, giving athletes the idea that what they're doing is either very productive or how can we change what they're doing to make it more productive. Lastly, strength coaches set the tone for the program that they're involved in. The tone is set from how the team goes about their business in everything that they do, whether it be at practice, in the classroom, and in the weight room is no different. How athletes approach lifting, whether they are excited and passionate about it or lackadaisical, it will translate into practice and into the classroom. So setting a tone and a standard that is set high, and making sure that there is rules and standards in place so that nobody slips within the program. Next, I want to talk about the benefits of having a quality strength program. Quality strength programs will help translate to on-the-field performance. Bigger, faster, stronger, and more explosive athletes equals better results when it's time to compete. So, being strong, being fast, and being explosive are all a part of sports, and being in the weight room just helps amplify the athlete's abilities. Next, injury prevention. A great strength program is really centered around injury prevention. Keeping athletes on the field and competing is the number one priority, because a hurt athlete is no good to the team. So first and foremost, we want to make sure that the athletes are being healthy, being safe in the weight room, and then helping prevent injury by exercising and doing the proper exercises that it takes to build up muscles and prevent injury. Strengthening the athlete's back, legs, and core is one of the best ways to make an athlete faster. Being fast is not just about running, it's about being explosive and being strong. And most people that think that, if you want to get fast, you just need to run more. Well, that's just not the case. And having a quality strength program can increase speed. Next, all sports involve applying force in one way or another. Whether it be hitting a ball or tackling someone, there's always force being applied. Weightlifting is learning to use the application of force and being able to see how much force an athlete can put out. A quality strength program is going to help athletes unlock the ability to use force. And a fun fact that I like to tell people is that most athletes can cycle their legs as fast as a world-class sprinter, but they can't run as fast as a world-class sprinter. The difference is the force that they apply to the ground when actually running. So that's just kind of a fun fact. Moving on. The last thing I want to discuss is understanding that what happens in the weight room translates to the real world. Personal accountability is the first thing I want to talk about. If an athlete doesn't take the weight room seriously, they will be passed by or they risk injury. Next, being there and supporting your teammates, not only in the weight room but on the field and off the field, is very important. Everyone has bad days, and lifting is no different. Supporting each other through those bad days becomes very important. Weightlifting is extremely humbling. It does not matter where you are, where you come from, or who you are. You can either lift the weight or you can't. Weightlifting also teaches people that sometimes it's better to call it quits before something bad happens. Learning when to stop and humble yourself, so instead of letting your ego fuel whatever it is you're doing, can be a very important trait to have. Because when someone pushes it too far, that's when injuries occur. Lastly, staying focused and being courageous pays off. For example, trying for a new personal record in, let's say, a squat can be a scary thing. If an athlete were to load up 500 pounds on the bar, that can be a very daunting task, and it takes a lot of courage to get under that bar and attempt a new personal record, and being okay with failing. So finding the courage to go for it is extremely important and extremely rewarding. So for the application, this information was given so that it can be used in the real world. Understanding the influence a strength coach has, knowing the benefits of having a quality strength and conditioning program, and understanding that there is real-world application that can be learned from the weight room is all important to being a quality strength coach. In conclusion, the influence a strength and conditioning coach has are much more important than just teaching young adults how to lift weights. It is a job that helps build relationships, confidence, accountability, humility, and so much more. Along with building those qualities in a person, a strength coach has the ability to help athletes perform at their highest level on the field in their respective sport, and knowing how to train each athlete individually is critical. Understanding that a strength coach helps set the tone for the attitude of the team is vital for the team's success, and if a strength coach allows mediocrity to slip in the weight room, it will translate right into their sport. Most importantly, a strength coach gets to teach life skills and set young adults up for success later on in life. Thank you.